Hey guys, hope you're doing well today, keeping safe and all of that. Next up on the channel, we've got some more live Unsigned showcase for you. This band is called Slaughtersword. They upload lots of live performances onto their channel. This next track is called the Diclonius. We'll have a listen to these, get them up on the screen and see what their live performance is like.
Den heter The Diclonius.
Lots of hair in the band. Sounds like thrash, so that's about right. I like the bass guitar. Drummer singer, that's something you don't see too often. It's pretty cool though. Oh dear, the leads come out, that's no good. Technical difficulties when you're playing a live show is the difficult one. You just got to roll with it, try to get back on track as soon as you can. It looks like we've got all sorts of age groups in this band. One guitarist looks really young. We've got two older guys. One guy who looks in his 20s. So it's a whole bunch of age ranges. Nice Jackson guitar he's got there. Drumming's good. Keeping it nice and tight. Just for my personal taste, I'd like to see a bit more energy out of these guys on stage, you know. When you make your own music, in my opinion, it's meant to be stuff that you just love to get down to. So I just love to see bands on stage just going off and really feeling their own music. Bassist using his fingers. That's more like it, man. Swing that hair about. Nice. Sweet. If you're gonna have a guitar like that, you better be able to do a bit of shredding. So he's good with that. That was Slaughtersword doing a live version of the Diclonius. Pretty cool stuff. Old school thrash kind of band. They've got the look with all the long hair and everything else, and the guitars look sick. Nice drum kit as well. Music sounded good. The one thing I'm going to add a bit of constructive criticism, just in my opinion, on this one is I thought the tone and the volume of the guitars was maybe a bit too low for my personal tastes. Looking at the setup they've got here, they've got quite small amps on the guitars, and I'm not sure they're really pushing out enough sound for a live gig to get over the bass amp, which is much bigger. It's got 4 speakers and the drums as well. You know, with thrash music, it's very, very guitar driven, and the tone of the guitars is very much prominent in the mix. And I think if you want to replicate that in a live setting, you're going to need some big guitar amps and speakers, because they've really got to push the sound out through the stage and compete with the, really kind of wash out the bass almost and compete with the drums as well. And usually with thrash drumming, like Lars Ulrich, for example, he drums as hard as he can. He hits the drums as hard as he possibly can. So the drums are very, very loud, and you need loud guitars to really kind of get over the top of that and make sure it's not just a drum prominent piece. And that's my only kind of constructive criticism for this performance. Maybe it was the recording, maybe they were given those amps at this venue. That sometimes happens. Sometimes, you're just given what you get and you have to make best with it. It might not even be their amps. They might have a bunch of big amps and they just weren't able to use them. Who knows? But just for this one performance, I'd say crank the guitars up as loud as you can, guys. But other than that, yeah, good thrash band, old school. It's nice to see a bunch of different generations in the band. Thrash music, young folks still get into it today. Old schoolers are still loving it, who are doing it for the last 30 years, 40 years. Thrash, it's a timeless style of music. It just, it never gets old. And that's all you can really say about it. So yeah, there you go. That was Slaughtersword and the Diclonius. I'll just get that off the screen because I do want to check out their social media. They have got a metal archives. They're a Swedish band. I won't even attempt to say where they're from. You know me. But yeah, they're thrash metal. Their lyrical themes are destruction, violence and murder, which are fairly typical for thrash music. So if you're looking into their lyrics, that's the kind of stuff you'll come across. Unsigned and independent. They're quite a new band. They've only been going since 2019. So it's good that they're already getting into the live scene and getting out there and getting some experience live. They've just put out a new EP, which is pretty cool. Came out in 2020, and that's called Unsafe at Any Speed. Let's just see how many tracks we've got on there. That's a 4-track EP. One of them's instrumental. We like to see that, a good instrumental track. I'm not sure if they've got a Bandcamp for you to be able to pick this up, but you'll have to do a bit more searching for these guys if you want to pick up their music. But they have got a brand new EP out, and unfortunately they're not probably going to be playing any more live gigs this year with the way things are. But as soon as things stop getting a bit so crazy, maybe you'll be able to catch these guys live as well. Stay safe, guys. Thanks for watching the videos. See you around.